Hello guys, I'm back with another video and now I'll be focusing on few important questions that a candidate must go through before going for an interview. Okay. So these questions will be like very short and crisp and to the point, where the interviewer is expecting to the point answer rather than giving an explanation. Okay, so my first question is like how to perform a right click in Selenium. Okay, so here like the interview is expecting you to give a clear and crisp answer, so your answer should be like this can be performed with the help of actions class in Selenium, right? So the method which we can use is that is context click method along with build or perform. These two methods have to be mentioned in the answer because the interviewer is like expecting these two methods, because as you might have been aware that because of these two missing points the interviewer is not able to gain confidence on the candidate, so these two are mandatory. Okay, moving on to the next question, which is the what is the return type of, we have always written right driver dot find elements many times. So what is the return type of driver dot find elements? So obviously it is a list of web elements, right? Here another comes a tricky question. Sometimes the interviewer also asks that what happens if like there is a no such element present, whatever we are looking for with the help of the locator. So in that case what should be returned? So what should be our answer? The answer should be an empty list. Okay, most of the times the candidate gets confused and they answer that there should be an exception or an error, but the answer is it should be an empty list. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this one as well. Okay, moving on to the next question. So here the interviewer asks that have you performed switching between two or three windows in Selenium automation? So the candidate says yes, I have performed. So then he asks that how can you perform? Then you can directly say in this case that we can perform with the help of like get window handles. Then there can be another question that what is the return type of get window handles? You have to tell that it is a set of strings. Okay, why set? Because each window is having its own identity, okay, with the help of which we will be able to identify, and set does not have duplicates, hence we will be using a set of strings over here. Okay, fine, moving on to the next question, the fourth one. What is tail reference exception? Many of us might have faced like while performing automation of applications. Okay, we have faced tail reference exception. So what will be your answer? Your answer should be we get tail reference exception when the element is not attached to the DOM. Okay, it was earlier present but now it is removed, it is no longer attached to the DOM, hence it is like tail reference exception. Okay, fine. So moving on to the next question, many interviewers like try to find out whether like the candidate has performed some real time like execution of test cases or not. So in that case, like if the question is have you performed any parallel execution like in your framework, so your answer should be like even if you have like performed or not. Okay, or just be honest in this case. Okay, if you haven't performed, if or your project is not using, you can uh, tell them clearly that yes we haven't performed it, but yeah I have some idea, and then throw some point if you're not confident about this answer. Okay, so in that case you can tell that yes parallel execution is possible, it can be achieved with the help of Maven plugin in the pom file, which is like Maven failsafe plugin or Maven surefire plugin. We can achieve parallel execution with the help of that. If the interviewer is happy with this answer, you can just leave and move to the next, or if he says that you can please describe in detail, then you can carry on and describe it that in if you are trying to do parallel execution, in that case like we have to also like maintain driver reference, separate driver reference for each class, because if we have to capture screenshots also, then in that case we should have like we should have a different reference of driver in each to like take the screenshot of that. Okay, so how can we get a different like reference for the driver? We can get it with the help of the design pattern, that is singleton design pattern. I will make a separate video on that, but as of now, just keep in mind that with the help of singleton design pattern, okay, and you can achieve this parallel execution smoothly and effectively, which will ultimately help you to do parallel execution clearly. Okay, that's it for now, guys. I will be coming up with more content slowly and steadily, but yeah, to motivate me to bring some good content on Selenium and Java interview related questions. And let me tell you guys, these are like real time experience questions. These are not like something which is framed, but it is real time that have been asked in interviews of MNCs. Okay, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time.